Alright, y'all, so this is my 3 weeks out training vlog, going over my lifts. This was 325-ish, I think it was like 147.5 kilo. Matches my best squatting competition. Um, Blew the shit up. So, yeah. It's, yeah, I was originally planning for 350 being my meet goal, but considering how well this moved, might be able to bump my goal up to like 360, 370-ish. We'll see how 335 moves uh, next week. If 335 moves around an 8-ish RPE, then we're you know what's going on then. 370. These are the back downs. 292, I think. Or 291, something like that. 292, I think. Heavy triples. Um, I don't know what I've done best for a triple before this. Before this meet prep, because I normally don't do heavy triples, but oh, it's what the progression called for. So biggest thing that I notice on my squats is that I continue going. I gain a little bit too much forward momentum on the bar, and it kind of tips forward a bit. You see, it's very slight, but has to do with the issue of the center of mass of the bar and the center of mass of my body separating from each other as they go into down in the squat. So it has to go a little forward of midfoot. And sometimes if I misgroove that, you can get a little bit of too much toe pressure. These were still first day on my split, which is upper lower or lower upper. These are block pulls, kind of boring stuff. I switched over to hook grip. I fully switched over this week, so I'm going to give another touch on hook grip on this day. Normally, I don't do singles on my secondary deadlift day. It's normally just a rep day. Um, Now, as for right now, I think I'm chalking up right now. Yeah. Now, the reason why I do block pulls on this day, beltless block pulls, is because the idea is it's stress myself in like the way that most disadvantages me the most. So issues I struggle with would be tightness. So that's why I go beltless to sort of help develop more tightness, and then block pull removes some of the leg drive off the start. Um, I've done like video analysis looking at like, oh, where does the bar start slowing down? More particularly, when it when it's like the change in velocity with respect to time, aka acceleration, the lowest. Generally, that is lowest as I'm going from a little over mid shin to over my kneecap. After I get it over my kneecap, it's basically a guaranteed lift. And then I also have pretty good drive off the ground. So this is to develop that weak range of motion and sort of get me more confident in like continuing the pull. I noticed that after throwing these in, that mid range got stronger and stronger and stronger. That last rep, lockout wasn't so good because I lost positioning, and yeah. All right, these were competition benches. Right now, I think I'm going getting a guy to spot me. So it's what is 230. Yeah, there I am getting a guy to spot me. I didn't like this guy was vaping, so when I was standing over, I fucking smell His I told him how to do it. Yeah, yeah. Now I wear a belt on my benches because it helps. A little bit of pre-hype, a little aggression. Um, to this day, I was pretty fatigued from squats the previous day. Particularly my back was pretty fatigued, so my stability wasn't that good. Still moved it decently. Felt like a 8-ish RP 8. Um, these were the last set of back downs. I think I did like 4 sets of 3. Um, next week I'll probably do either like 4 doubles or 3x3. Still haven't decided. Um, might do doubles so that way I don't have to deal with losing positioning as hard with like air wise. Um, biggest issue I have on these is that my pause off the chest isn't very good. Um, yeah, this is I think yeah this is 205 for a triple. Alright, this is hook grip, deadlift, and jamming out to music. I think that it switches to the wrong song as I'm loading up. It's whatever. And get a bunch of ammonia, fucking disgusting shit. Hypes you the shit up. Hook grip, get my air, get set, get even more air, get my back set, and then fucking pull. And people need to stop overcomplicating their deadlift shit. These are back downs, literally no hype to them. Just listen to music, that's it. Got my back adjusted. Now, I think the issue on these ones is I started with the bar a little, yeah, I pulled the bar in a little bit too close to me. You saw that on the setup, and that caused me to get out of position um, and lose a little bit of power on it. However, overall, I find, yeah, this is showing the difference between whenever I say like the difference between mid bar, high bar, and low bar. So that's a high bar stance. Now, very slightly different, but just a wee bit lower, like half an inch lower, and that's a mid bar. That's much better if you're just want to train. You don't get your legs, your backs, everything, and no real shoulder stress or anything. That's low bar. That's if you want to move max weight. Alright, and these are those mid bar squats I was talking about. This is done after deadlifts, 255 ish. It's like 254.5, whatever, 255. Um, now, this puts me really good spot. My high bar, this is projecting like a 330 high bar next week. Um, so I think next week I'll be loading. I'm gonna load like 275. Do 2 sets of 5 with 275 on this mid bar slash high bar ish squat. Making sure my heads are set right. Get all my air. Now, issue I was having with these, I was got a little bit of low back pain from it because I had a little bit of butt wig. That's mainly because I wasn't setting up tight enough, and also the crash from high bar. Um, anyone who, like, if you ever fuck around with high bar or mid bar, that sort of stuff, um, there is more lower back stress, or more back stress than low bar. It's the main reason why you can lift more low bar is the bar being lower on your back and closer to your hips during when you're in the bent over position. It allows you to lift more weight. So this is all-time bench PR. Close grip though. It's 245. Best ever is 235. Did that. Um, wasn't the happiest with my form on this, but I cleaned it up on the back downs, and I think next week I'll pause 255 on close grip. Yeah, a little bit of butt come off, a little bit kind of dump tension at the bottom, slid a bit. Yeah, like yeah. This is me talking to the guy about close grip. Yeah, yeah. It's my main secondary, whatever. Yeah, talking to the guy. Alright, there's some I added a little bit of pause on these ones just because I want to fuck around with it. Um, you know, last set, um, just want to get a little bit different stimulus, experiment with things, play with things. It's never too late in prep to like make changes. Um, I'll say that like you're never like 100% locked in. So these are some very clean pauses. Now, these aren't heavy enough to get for whatever reason. These became so easy that I wasn't my body wasn't using the better bar path. Just easy. I felt like a 7 because like the other stuff felt like a 7, but looking back on it, it's probably like a 6, honestly, RP wise. Because I didn't even have to resort to getting with a little bit of posing, whatever, egoing.